Shalom, shalom. What's up? What's up? YouTube, Mashiach ben David, King David's seed. About to go into this breakdown showing how the Israelite elders through the camps have taught this thing wrong. They tell you that we're waiting on Mashiach ben Yahweh, who is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. There's Mashiach ben Yahweh, Jehovah, Yahweh, Yahuwah. Brothers and sisters, you have been under errors, and I'm about to show you some things that they have did to make you don't understand or not know that the person is already in North America. Already in North America. So I'm about to show you this. I'm about to show you this, brothers and sisters. Now check this out. So here we are. We're on my Facebook. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up. Praise be unto the Most High God, who is Yahweh. His son is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. We know him in English, Jesus the Christ. So what happens is, brothers and sisters, as it showed 4 years ago, that is 4 years ago, this is me on the mountain in Fort Sear, Oklahoma, doing the Ezekiel 37 prophecy. I had different videos. This when I got back to the room. This is when I was on a mountain, 15 minutes of it. The winds were blowing greatly as I did it. Very important. Right here. GOCC and IUIC. A lot of y'all know who GOCC and IUIC is. Day of Prayer, December 18th, 2013. Brothers and sisters, what happened is, you see these locks. You see these locks on there, right? These locks are on there for a reason. It's because I was flagged so many times. I was reported so many times. Now this is the person that Isaiah talks about. This is the person Ezekiel talks about. That's actually going to lead God people. And what these brothers did is they reported me and flagged me so much that those of YouTube, Google actually locked up all the videos. They locked up all the videos. See what I'm saying? So that shows 4 years ago. So 2013. That's 2013 this was done. And they were invited. Me being the one who to put the two sticks together, according to Ezekiel 37. According to Ezekiel 37, was to bring the children of Israel together on this mountain, Medicine Bluff Mountains, that's surrounded by a military base in Fort Sear, Oklahoma, where our brothers and sisters were led to Oklahoma when it came to the Gullah Wars, Seminole Wars. They were led to Oklahoma and it became known as the Indian state. But we know that the Indians are the children of Israel. So what happens is the Most High God sent me to that mount. And the Most High God had me to perform the actual ceremony of Ezekiel 37. And while I'm talking, brothers, so I believe I'm gonna do a part 2 also. So this is me, Israelite. Here the weapons of for as Babylon, Satan, and stuff like that. GOCC here, anointed response. GOCC here, anointed response. So what I was doing is I was communicating way back 2013 with the groups by YouTube, and we see these locks that are on the videos because what happened is they flagged and reported so much to they actually they took it off. You see what I'm saying? They took it off. You know, it didn't even give my opportunity for my views to actually go up. But I'm gonna show you some other stuff. This is, let me show you right here. We have 2013, the 12th month, and that's the actual 18th. 2013, that's the 12th month and the 18th day. That's when I invited them to come out and actually support the Ezekiel 37 prophecy. So this is me on the mountain, brothers and sisters, back in the days, and I'm actually holding up the staff. I'm gonna show you that right there. That's prophecy. That's prophecy, brothers and sisters. Let me show you this. This is this is Isaiah chapter 18 that says, "Woe to the land shouting with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia." You know who that land is? Shouting with wings. Look on the back of your dollar bill. Look on the back of your quarter. That's North America. Woe, trouble, destruction, chaos. Woe to the land shouting with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Isaiah in the land of Israel. And what Isaiah does is the Most High God have him to look west, and he see a land. He see a land shouting with wings. And he says, concerning these people of North America, of the Eagle Nation, that sent ambassadors by the sea. Sea is also known as an ocean because both of them have salt. Even in vessels of bulrushes upon the waters. Remember, Moses, he is speaking according to the wisdom that Moses actually was pushed down the Nile River by his mother in order to save him. So vessels of bulrushes to a nation scattered and peeled, to a people terrible from their beginning, here it too, a nation met out and trodden down, whose land the rivers have spoiled. So the Most High God actually showed that those of the Eagle Nation would actually send ambassadors. They would send messengers to a nation scattered. We know that our people were scattered, still are in the across this earth, and peeled to a people terrible because our people, they actually went to forsaking the law, statutes, and commandments. From their beginning here to a nation met out and trodden down, whose land the rivers have spoiled. We have invasions of the Babylonians, the Syrians, many nations. The Romans, actually took down the temple of the Most High God. And here we go. Isaiah is prophesying. He see the land to the west. And he also see that they're sending out ambassadors by the sea. Messengers, you swift messengers. Actually coming to deal with God, the Most High God people. Then we have in that land, look what Isaiah says. He identifies, he says, all ye inhabitants of the world and dwellers on the earth, see ye, look, when he lifted up an inside. When he lifted up an inside, when he lifted up his two-part staff. When he lifted up his two-part staff, he's talking about individual in North America. When he lifted up an ensign on the mountains, you can see right there. You can see the land right there. You can see it right there in the crack. On the mountains, and when he blowed a trumpet, hear ye. If you read the rest of this prophecy, you're going to see that it's going to change. And this is why the Most High God says, woe to the land shouting with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. The land to the west is North America, the Eagle Nation. Very important that we understand that God said that one individual would actually hold up the ensign on the mountains. What is that date again, brothers and sisters? 2013, 12/18. Who was invited? Who was invited? Who was invited to come? Right there. This video went up to let them know. GOCCIUIC Day of Prayer, December 18. And in that video, the 15 minutes, I explained to them. That's the video, 15 minutes. It's blocked. It's been blocked. Everything that I actually showed is blocked. That's why you don't know what's going on. That's why you're running in a circle and don't know what's going on. After I finish that, look at it. You see that? That's a rainbow going around the mountain. There go the plaque. There's the plaque that shows that many of the Indians who are Israelites, they jumped off these mountains and they committed suicide because they would not accept the Roman Catholic religion. They would not bow down to that Serapis Christus that they have in churches, that Caucasian. They jumped off the mountains, committed suicide. We're not doing it. Just like our people over there when it comes to look at this foolishness. When it comes to somebody want to show medical marijuana, not interested. We're not even on this conversation right here. But we see, and that's what the enemy does. That's what the enemy does. The enemy fights against the power and the grace and the glory of God. But I'm going right back up into it. And, you know, that's what the enemy does. The enemy does that. That you won't see, you won't understand, you won't know, you won't recognize, you know, what's going on. You see my computer's on. I had to grab the actual tablet in order to get this through so the brothers and sisters could actually see this, because the Most High God waking up the children of Israel. But we want to see those. Now, why is this right here? December 18, 2017. It's Monday. And since you didn't die in a very fiery apocalyptic hellscape over the weekend, that means that the massive space rock named 3200, I don't want to say that, but didn't collide with the earth, because that deal with other gods. You understand what I'm saying? So this actually passed by on December 18th, exactly when the ceremony was actually done in 2013. Why did it do that? And I'm doing a part two, brothers and sisters, because you need to get this information. You need to pass this information, because I got some details I need to get out to you. He shows us in Numbers chapter 24, when it comes to the end time helper. He tells us, this is Balaam. He actually tells us in verse 17, I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. This is when they're in the wilderness, the children of Israel are in the wilderness. In Balaam is actually allowed to see somebody else. I shall see him, but not now. He said he's not a part of the children of Israel that are in the wilderness. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob. And when we deal with stars, we know that stars are planets, asteroids, comets. You know, so when it comes to the planet Nibiru, Nemesis, we see that the prophecy shows there shall come a star out of Jacob, a sceptre shall rise up out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy all the children of Shet. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do greatly. That's what that word is. Courage, you know, full of courage. So the Most High God shows the person on the mountains. Then he actually shows what's going to help him to destroy the enemy. Asteroid, as a memorial, passes on the same exact date that I do the actual Ezekiel chapter 37 performance. So the ceremony. Let me go to part 2, brothers and sisters. Might be a part 3. I need to get this out to you, and you need to get it out to all the brethren across the earth. Shalom.